Feast their eyes on this one. Big moments for the centre referee, Shen Ming, the man in the middle for this one. And of course, eyes down, look in. Couple of modifications for you to note. If it goes to a golden score round, well, it'll be the first team to score 6 points. And that's by way of kicks or indeed gamjoms. As they go through the pleasantries, handshakes all round. But who'll have their hands in the air at the end of this one? Well, Team Turkey showing their motivation. Ferhat Can Kuvarat, the man starting things off for Turkey. These are the lightest of the men. Wuxi and Kavurat going at it straight away here. Kick round the corner, scores clean for Team Turkey. 2-point lead. Nice little front leg counter to the body as well. Matsui a little bit concerned. Young man from Japan to get his confidence going. Not easy. Nice push to the body as well. Will help. Turkey to a 3-0 lead. Punch attempted from Matsui, but eats the headshot on the way through as well. The Turkish team couldn't have asked for a better start. Scoring freely, lovely headshot, perfect timing as well. There's of course 1 minute per weight category for each of these men. They're fighting it out. So far 11-0, excellent opener. Ferhat Kavurat, good start for his team. Talon Otani, what can Otani do to try and get himself back into this? Tries with a push to the body. Start there, but the Japanese fighter red eats a punch though. And the powerful punch pops off the protector. 13-2, and the hits just keep on coming for Turkey. Extends that lead nicely. The centre referee just noticing there. Yep, shin guard comes loose. Both men letting loose here. Back leg counter as well there. Ferhat Can Kuvarat started things off nicely. Hassan Lazaroglu keeping things going as well. 12-point gap now. What can Hayate Otani produce here? Tries a punch. He's a left-handed attempt there. Judges liked it. Big lead. And it extends even further. Nice back leg turning kick. Another excellent round there. Finishes with a flourish. Spin was low, but the scores were not. Gamjom given. Well, had insult to injury there. Heavier, as do the shots there. Lazaroglu with the back kick there. Excellent headshot to follow. Thought about giving the Gamjom for a low kick. There's the high scoring here. Fair play to Japan, they have tried, they've been involved. 3 points is a very small return. Team Turkey mean business here. Hassan Lazaroglu with the front leg there. Good power punch as well. Gamjom given, rightly so, avoiding the action. But can't avoid the clutches of Lazaroglu at the moment. Stuck to him like glue, landing shots as he wants. You guys will know if you're Taekwondo experts, Taekwondo fans, know what it's like to get in there and fight. It's not easy. Once you get that first minute under your belt, the confidence starts to rise, but the score is certainly in favour of Turkey here in this opening round. Making it look easy now. Well, started at Lazarglue in the last round there with some excellent shots. Mohamed Saroglu doing likewise here. Better from the Japanese team, pulling himself a bit of respectability here. Can they get into double figures? Well, that game job won't help. There we are, up to 10. Still a massive 22-point gap, make that 23 as things keep on moving. Well, the Japanese team just haven't quite got their distance right yet. Lack of timing. Speaking of timing, 10 seconds to go, more or less, in this one. As openers go, Gamjom will give in there. Turkey very much in the ascendancy. 20-point gap as we reach the dying seconds of this one. Back kick attempt here, excellent stuff there from Japan, putting a bit of respectability on the board as we creep into a well-deserved 1-minute break. Well, lots to ponder for Team Japan. Lee Sung-woo and Tanobu Oe, the coaching team, they're going to have to get their heads together quickly and change the momentum of this one. As you can see, Turkish delight at the moment. Double points on the board for them, 55-17.
다이죠. 이세 펀치, 펀치에 뒤차기. 캐르. 이러고 있잖아.
Advising you use of the back kick there. It scored nicely at the end.
주시면 돼.
Shiro Hamada scored well, but look at these clean head kicks all the way through. Hassan Kartal there with that chop kick. Ferhat Kavarat, well, he's started well with the spin kick, and we are starting well here in this second round. Japan coming forward, trying to be aggressive. Nice spin kick there. Kartal and Otani here, working away. Otani hits the deck there, tried with the back leg counter. Couldn't quite keep with the pace though. Kartal showing his power. That is of course the tag team format. The coaches can change as and when they want. Japan slowly but surely getting some points on the board here. Nice chop kick there over the shoulder. Spin to the face as well. Things heating up nicely here. Power punch from Turkey. Lands nicely. The loudest cheers in the building so far for the Turkish team. And plenty to celebrate for them. This, of course, the opening rounds. We'll move towards the medals, but the final matches will be on the last day, the day after tomorrow. So the third day of the World Cup Team Championships, we'll see the medals given. And the clock ticks down on this one, halfway through. Show of respect, change of stance there. The referee just making sure the scoreboard had started. Well, Japan had started very slowly, beginning to creep back into this one. Hussein Kartal, the man in blue, controlling the distance well. Double kick on the inside. The Gamjoms tell a story as well. Just one against Turkey. Japan have given away 8. Usually a sign that things are going wrong and quickly. Chop kick over the shoulder as well. Just about a minute or so to go in this one. Front leg to the face, just flicks past. Close but no cigar there for Turkey. Lands the body shot though. 30-point gap. Well, the momentum very much with the team in blue. Can the Japanese fighters produce here? Hamada trying to work forward. Saroglu, just nice footwork there. And chop kick as well. Well, Hamada landed a body shot to his credit. Had to eat the head kick. Wouldn't taste too good here in the early stages of this World Cup Team Championships. Better from Japan there. Tries with a step through back kick, almost scores, a couple of lights on. The leading lights so far, Turkey. Very much into defensive mode here in the second round. Jump given there. A bit of holding, better from Japan, trying to be aggressive, trying to come into things. I think you'll need a calculator to work out the difference. 62-27. And the telling statistic is the time for a rest. Well, it is very much in Turkey's favour at the moment, as you can see for yourself here in this opening matchup in the round of 16. Plenty more taekwondo, of course, to come over the coming days. Women's Championships and indeed the Mixed Team Championships as well. Big news and big moments for taekwondo fans everywhere. The Olympic Games in Tokyo, which is in less than 2 years' time. Hard to believe how fast it goes. But there will be a mixed team gender demonstration grouping within the Olympics. So excellent news for the sport, ever growing, ever increasing, and likewise Turkey increasing their lead, making it look easy. Well, Japan down but not out. And here we go into the third round. Isung, the coach for Japan, trying to push his team forward, trying to get them working away at the simple stuff. Not easy to say, much harder to do at the moment for Japanese fighters. Obvious tension, both men staring down the barrel here, looking for options. Just going to have a little check here that the protector system is working well enough. Yeah, a little technical delay there just to make sure. Obviously there's lots of moving parts, lots of fighters out there. And a minor technical delay there, just making sure the batteries are all charged up, but certainly charging into a very commanding lead here. Turkey making it look easy. And fighting for pride at the moment. Swing and a miss with the back leg. Nice chop kick over the shoulder there, lands perfectly. Adam Amawi, the centre referee, giving out the gamjons but giving out the head kicks there. Nice step up to the face. Well, exhaustion setting in here for Inoue, the Japanese fighter. Looks very tired indeed, having to work hard here. Nice chop kick as well, makes a space in the clinch. And the flags are up, so the change will happen. Flying side kick there, lands cleanly. The Japanese athlete had a look at his coach as if to say, I'd like to change here, get me out of here. Adam Amawi taking away the 2 points there. There was no points scored. Turkey quite happy to let it go though. No shortage of points for them. Head kick lands. The flag is up. For the back leg there, almost scoring. Not much power on these shots now.
一緒にカット주다 카트 주다
Well, a procession now, ticking towards the 100-point mark. Is that possible within the time left? Good headshot from Japan by response there. Good fake and trying to get some distance here, trying to intimidate and confuse. No confusing this one at the moment. Turkey very much in the ascendancy. And they'll be a real force to be reckoned with here at this World Cup Team Championships. And lots of confidence for them as well. Well, the doorbell rings, the flag is up, and the time is up there. Little changeover. Back legs from both. Adam Awawi making sure that they change round. Into the open stance. Tries to change it, tries to look for options here. Better. Spin kick attempt. Well, plenty of fighting spirit from Team Japan, giving it all they've got. But Turkey very much in the ascendancy and keeping things simple. Good double kick there. The desire is obvious, but it is plenty obvious indeed that Turkey have got this one and done, and they're just in match conservation mode here. Chop kick to the face, just missing there. I don't think I've ever seen 100 points scored in a match, but I think we could be in this one. Nice push to the body there, keeping it simple. Well, you could feel a little bit sorry for Japan. They're overmatched here, but no shortage of desire. Little shift in punch there. Nice reverse turning kick as well. Eats the headshot. And I know you guys have been around Taekwondo a long time, as have I. I've never seen 100 points on the board before, so a chance for Turkey. A minute or so left in this one. Now the doorbell rings, the change rings true. Gamjom for grabbing, the 2 points invalidated. We'll have to wait a little bit longer to get towards that 100, but there's a fair chance it will. Japan, can they find something? Well, it's just been a tale of Gamjoms really recently. The Turkish team having it all their own way, making it look simple. Good work from the referee, just making sure the head guard's in place, but the power punch is certainly in place. 98 points on the board. Real basketball scores here. Better from Japan. Nice little push, plus the Gamjon. Keeps Turkey away from that 100-point mark. As we mark the end of this round here. It's been a good one. Well, the 1 minute gap between now and the inevitable victory for Turkey. Japan, to their great credit, haven't given it up. They've kept fighting. But it's more than a little obvious Turkish game plan working well. That camaraderie, that teamwork. I was just explaining there, they have to tag team as they come in and out. But tagging them with headshots all over the place. The flying side kick as Turkey flew further into the lead. Great stuff here on the opening day of the World Cup Team Championships here in Wuxi, China. World Taekwondo Centre was opened yesterday here, so a sign of things to come as Japan tried to come forward. Back leg turning kick landing. Mohamed Yildiz, Turkish heavyweight, waiting in the wings. These are the lightest men, making light work of it so far. Well, 101 points on the board, 101 reasons for Turkey to be happy. A mismatch here for Japan. Well, the doorbell rings, a little bit of confusion there, just making sure that the right athlete was on. And on with the back leg turning kick. Nice back kick as well there. Didn't score, it certainly gave his opponent lots to think about, and of course it is a mix of weight categories now. As you can see the height difference between the two. But the biggest distance and difference is on the scoreboard. Nice little front leg to the body as well. Takes Turkey up to 105 points. Not a sentence you hear very often in Taekwondo, but that is the scores on the board. Japan very much overmatched here. Still working, still looking for options to their credit. Good block there from the head kick. Both men just staring at each other here, watching the clock tick down. Back leg turning kick. Went for the body instead of the head. Change of personnel. Will it be a change of fortune for Japan? No fortune favours the brave, but in this one, only the brave will survive. 110 to 40. Massive score for Turkey. They haven't really got out of second gear, to be honest. And that front leg chop kick, well, it just extends the inevitable. Opening day of the Team Championships, and it's a high scoring one. The coaching team of Japan, tough for them. Very hard to bring up the ability level in the time that they've got here. Speaking of time, still a couple of minutes in this round. Fourth and final round. Back leg turning kicks from both men, chop over the shoulder. Hussein Kartal doing well for Turkey, as he has done the whole match. Gamjon rightly given, bit of grabbing on the inside, but grabbing the headlines in this one will be the Turkish team. Back kick attempted there. You've got to admire the desire to do it, but technique not quite landing. That one did though. Nice chop kick. Well, a minute and a half left in this engrossing battle. It's the opening day here. And this opening match has served up a real good one. Of course, not if you're from Japan. It's been tough for them. Tough watching as well. Gamjeon given, Gamjeon taken. 165 points shared between the teams so far. Of course, the lion's share of them in favour of Turkey. And they couldn't have asked for a better start. I'm sure yesterday was the planning session, get the game plans ready. A few nerves this morning. All the athletes arrived, waiting backstage eagerly. But those nerves have gone, and the chances for Japan, well, were they ever really there? In terms of this matchup, Turkey, the better team all the way through. Double push to the face there. Well, Japan will live to fight another day. As we get into the last 30 seconds here. Change of personnel, but no change of fortune in this one. Turkey too good and too strong for too long. Reverse turning kick, showing that fighting spirit to the very end. A change of stance, but no change of fortune in this one. Back kick misses, chop kick doesn't. And this one is all over bar the shouting. Reverse turning kick. Going out on their shield, to be fair, Japan. It is a single elimination competition, so they will be down and out. Potential to get towards the repechage if Turkey make it through to the final. And you wouldn't bet against them at the moment. Very strong start for them. Well, it was never really in any doubt.